Hey, amazing people. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at how to write expanded form and convert that into index form. Now, in each of these examples here, we're going to work through writing these in index form. Now, in the first one, we've got 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. So one of the first things we need to do is identify the base, and that's going to be the number 7, because that's the number that's being multiplied here. So that's going to be our base. The next part is to identify the index. Now, the index is determined by the number of bases we have being multiplied together here. So in this case, we can see that there are 4 being multiplied together. So 4 sevens being multiplied. So then the power is going to be to the power of 4. That's the first example done. For the second example, this one works in a similar way, but we've also got a number and some letters to deal with. First of all, we're just going to deal with the number only. So in this case, there's a 4 by itself, and because it's the only 4 there, we just write that down as it is. We don't really need to make a change in that regard. The next aspect is to deal with the letters. Now we've got the letter X, and here is a good example of why we write X a little bit different in algebra, because it can get mixed up with the multiplication sign here. And so that's why we use the curved aspect of the X. Now we can see here that X is our next part, and remember, using algebra, we get rid of multiplication signs. So we're going to have 4X, and X is going to be the base in this instance. But what we do need to do is we need to work out how many X's that we have here. Now, if we count each of them up, we've got 6 X's in total. So that means the power for that X is going to be a 6. So that's the second one done. Now, in part C, we've got multiple numbers and letters here. Now, in this instance, we deal with the numbers first, then we deal with the letters. So dealing with the numbers, that's going to be one of the bases we have. So we can start by writing that 3 down, and we need to work out how many of them we have. So we can see that we've also got 3 of these 3s here. So that's going to be to the power of 3. Next aspect is to deal with the letter. In this case, we've got the letter Y. So the Y here is also going to be a base, and we need to count the number of that letter that we have here. We have 3 of them, so that's going to be the power. So it's going to be to the power of 3 here.